So much to cover today, and it's a Monday. It feels like a Friday, though. Oh, man. Absolutely feels like a Friday, but hold on. Let me check something real quick before we get this going, before we get into all this. Got to check my page real quick. Hold on. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, bro, from Taylor Paul to the modern dating culture, everything going on. I have so much to say. And I mean, let's just get right into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's just start out with it. Alex Cooper and Matt Copeland, her boyfriend, sleeping in separate rooms as marriage tension brews. Bro, I genuinely gotta know. I would love to say, I bet if I sat down with this dude for 5 minutes, I'd understand why he's willing to date Alex Cooper. Do you know how weird you have to be down for all this? Like, looking at this, I think it's a common. I wonder if we have photos of him. Matt Copeland. If we could find photos of Matt Copeland when he's younger, I feel like it'd make sense as to why he would date someone like that. Hold on, I'll see my chat. And the lawnmower is going, bro. But it's just, you knew it. It's a guarantee. I promise you, I value, clip this. It's a guaranteed, 1,000,000% they will get a divorce. And more than likely, she is going to initiate it. And if she doesn't within, what day is it? So it's May 4th, May the 4th. I have a feeling that June, July, August, it's over. Clip that, bet that. I'm gonna say it. Look at this.
From nothing, he had like a minimum wage kind of a job, and they lived a very modest life, and they were unhappily married, but they were like, well, we, can't really afford to live as a couple.
What,
we certainly
bro?
can't afford to live apart. Like, it's bad enough we can't.
He won the lottery and used to get the Powerball and won like 50 million. So after Texas 25 million, and he was beyond thrilled. Yeah, she gets half. Oh my God, bro. See, again, what the fuck is marriage anymore in 2025? Bro, I don't understand why you would get married in 2025. If you truly love your girl, if you love your girl, bro, if you love your girl, pay for her. Make sure she's good, but I'm telling you, the new dating strategy, you got to have separate bank accounts. I don't care anymore, bro. I will sit. The funniest thing is people will act emotionally to what I just said, but I could sit here for 3 hours and explain in great detail why you can't do joint bank accounts anymore. You almost have to live 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Everyone has to be prepared at any time to break up and go get their own home, go get their own apartment. So honestly, if I thought the best way to do a relationship, I would literally say the best thing in the world to do. Wait, what? Did he get arrested? Wait, did this guy, the N-word guy, get arrested? I'm hoping that when this dude gets the shit knocked back on a live stream, he'll learn a lesson. Yo, I think he got banned, but like, it's just not working. It's not worth the risk, bro. So if you have a relationship and you love a girl and you want her to live with you, be like, hey, I want you to live with me, but here's X amount of dollars in case stuff goes south for you to go get your own apartment, like the deposit and all that. And here's like a pre-departure package so that, like, because that's the most you're getting. That's the most you're getting, because I'm not putting your name on the house. And again, married, the only way I would say to put your girl's name on the house is if you guys were married, or if you had kids. But even then, bro, it's almost a fucking guarantee that you guys will. It's just a matter of when. So you almost have to have 2 houses to get married anymore. If you're gonna get married, you're gonna have to get 2. Well, you can't even do that, because then she'd get the other house too. You just can't get married. You just can't get married. Like, and I know that's a deal breaker. Like, man, we are in such a fucked up. People don't even realize the problems that they've created. Like these stupid fucking podcasts.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I feel like men have leadership skills that I feel like could lead the world. Maybe, I don't know about the one that's in office right now, but I'm saying maybe somebody longer down the line. Somebody, please help.
Us.
I don't know.
Next time. There's never going to be a next time. Every single president has sucked up until this date. Every single one.
You and me next year.
I want to stop talking about presidency because it's overwhelming me. You know?
I'm gonna stand by. I think I'm a little bit more of a man hater than you are.
Yeah.
I'm quite a man.
Which
hater.
she has no reason to be a man hater, considering she broke up a family with children. So she has no reason.
The world would be better if it was all women.
Oh my God. All right, get rid of men. Boom, electricity went out. Boom, there's no longer a microphone. Boom, the website that you're using is owned by a man. Boom, YouTube is owned by a man and founded by a man. Boom, the processors were built by men. Boom, the LLC was set up by lawyers who are men. Bro, the whole foundation is men.
And we didn't need men.
See, when I get upset at women, I never say things like, we'd be better off without them. I just go, man, they act crazy. But the only girls would say that...
Who's hunching us? We're gonna be everybody's car.
You know, these fucking little spoiled. Where's these? The ultimate question is a very basic question. Where's her father? And I know that's so corny to ask, but bro, where's her father? This girl makes millions of dollars for sitting on a literal couch asking the goofiest questions, and then when she gets fame, she leaves her husband and kid to go chase a bunch of rappers to sleep with, and then she says she doesn't like men. Men made like what do you have to complain about?
Oh,
okay.
no.
Well, imagine sex wasn't a thing. Women just ruled the world.
I mean, we all
It'd
love
be brutal.
each other, but like,
girls never heard of the queens that ruled England that were 10 times more brutal than men.
so we just don't you get a
Also, apparently, she's never heard of Hillary Clinton. Real peaceful, right? Never did anything war related, right?
you don't get tired of. What about we have our own things with us? We have what is it called? Chemical imbalances. Women have chemical imbalances. Sometimes we move off of emotions and with periods, the mental stress and all, cramps. Like we're not the nicest people.
Yeah. Okay, I take it back. I don't think we need to get rid of men, but I don't think men should rule the world. Because if you feel safer with a man ruling it...
Bro, this is the thing. People have this fucking idea that if you just get rid of male leaders, that all of a sudden everything's going to be peaceful. Everybody's going to get along. All right, let's do a social experiment. Let's say we remove every male leader from a presidential position and we put a bunch of girls in charge. You literally honestly think war will end. You literally think violence will end. You literally think everything's just going to turn to green grass everywhere. You don't understand human social dynamics. You don't understand human psychology. You don't look at a history book. There's been countless female leaders in the past in all walks of life, from Asia to Europe to Ireland. There's been female leaders, and it was violent. It was violent, boy. It was out of control. It wasn't any better. And I can guarantee, make a female president. It's not going to be drastically better. I want a woman to win presidency just so I can prove that it doesn't get any better. Let's say Kamala won. It would be almost exactly the same as it is now. She couldn't have. She's not going to possess some law, pass some law that just drastically changes everything to green grass.
Men in power that are scary, but if there was zero men in power anywhere in the world, there could be men underneath the women. I think women
not
should be at
the
the top.
world. Maybe just
I just
president.
don't think
president.
women. Yeah, I just don't think women would murder innocent people.
See, this is how do we let people get away with this stuff? How do we let people get away with these claims, bro? I genuinely want to know how people get away with these claims. How people get away with. I really want to know, because she says that women wouldn't be doing that, bro. There are countless queens. I don't want to get flagged. I don't know if I can name the names. There's countless queens who've done that. So it's just goofiness, bro. It's just goofiness. You know, today's topic, I'm already straight into these girls because so much stuff. And it's just extra crumbling. Like, we've seen the decline of relationships over the last couple of years. But I swear, just since 2026, it has been a drastic. Whoa, what is this? Someone... Whoa.
São essas as imagens que você está acompanhando aí.
No way.
Olha só. Impressionante.
Oh.
Sérgio, Manuel e você que está em casa.
Oh!
Cenas exclusivas mostrando para você ao vivo na tela
Yo.
da Globo. Essas imagens são imagens recuperadas.
I'm not even going to comment. I can't comment on that. Bro. Oh, wait, here we go.
50 states, it's a big deal.
Wait, what?
It's a big deal, and you
Wait, what?
can be proud of yourself. Our country's made up
You gotta
of
be
a lot
kidding
of
me.
Small businesses, and that ends up being a really big business. As small business owners and operators, the people.
Wait, what?
Group of people all world.
Shots fired again?
Aircraft. Okay, we're also players, right?
What? Nothing happened. Just announced White House on lockdown and shots fired nearby as the president takes stage and is safe. Pray for 47. Bro, another one? Are you kidding me? What did I miss? Near the White House, resulting in reporters moved and briefing. I have the feeling it's probably just someone down the street, which, again, imagine opening fire near the White House, but, if they don't make a deal of it. What is it? What does Robert Downey Sr. say?
For individuation is being upped because
I'm not listening to this shit, bro. I'm gonna try and stay on topic.
And I was dating that girl. I took a percent of her stuff because everyone around me, my manager at the time, he was like, "Yo, this girl's using you. You need to get this. You need to get this." So I was like, "Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this percent and I'm gonna use it and only not pocket a dime, put it all back into my content." So that's what I did. Still, I regret it 100%. But
Neon, bro, let me into your life because you shouldn't regret it. You shouldn't feel bad. If you make someone extremely famous, then you should be able to ask for accountability for the profits they make off of that fame. That's how record labels works. That's how everything works. That's how business works. That's how everything works. You've been shamed and guilted that just because it's like a spicy industry that you're not allowed to do that. That's BS, bro. You got to take your cut.
That's
take that cut.
Take a percent, and it was a lot of money because she was making so much.
Yeah, that's called business. And only a woman would try and shame you for doing what's fair. Because if it's the other way around, because if you were just some bum off the street and it was her streaming service and you started a platform and all of a sudden were making millions off of it and you kept going on her live, she would absolutely charge you, bro. So don't believe otherwise. Here we go. This is the good stuff.
Right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice. Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s and live a normal life.
Bro, but that's the thing. This is a problem that we have as a society. Everyone's looking for fair. Everyone's looking for equality. It's never going to happen. And haven't you noticed the more we try to make every single facet of society fair and equal, the more out of control it gets? That's just nature. Take it up with the creator. Take it up with evolution. I didn't do it. That's just unfair. Yes, men can get older and date younger girls much more at a higher success rate than a woman dating younger men as far as a real relationship and all that stuff. But guess what? Women also have the advantage if you just look good, you automatically get a social media following. If you look good, you can automatically get brand deals. If you look good, you can just post social media pictures and get paid money. Like, if, for example, if I, like my YouTube channel for cars, I could make 100 videos making the best car content and I maybe get like 5,000 subs. If a hot girl made 50 videos, she already has 500,000 subs of cars just because she's literally hot. I don't sit and complain about it being not fair. It's just nature and what people are attracted to and all this stuff. But yeah, it's up to society to stop making you. But here's the thing. Society tries to tell you the rules of dating. You just get upset because you don't like the way it sounds. You can either not like the way it sounds and have a good life, or you can just fight it and then end up like this.
Girls don't have that luxury.
You're right.
I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how the fuck to get back in these fucking streets so I can figure out. So 10 years.
I got to say something, though. I don't want to negate an emotional response because, yeah, people, I feel bad because, life is hard. I don't want to just sit making fun of everyone that crashes out. I have empathy and sympathy for people, but I promise posting a mental breakdown is not going to lead to the path of you finding your partner.
Down the line,
This would be better off as you made this video and sent it to like a group message or your other girls or stuff, but it's definitely not going to help.
I'm not sitting there single still.
Because it's just like a preview of the arguments you'd have.
My daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. I want to be happy. Like, I want all of these things.
Okay, again, me, what I want, but what are you willing to give? Because the relationship, and again, I'm not doing the whole what do you bring to the table. I'm saying what are you willing to give? Because you're not going to be able to get the relationship you dream of just acting any way you want to act. And that's not just for relationships, bro. That's roommates. That's business partners. Like, I have my personality. When I used to work a traditional job, I'd have my personality at work and then my personality at home. I'm not going to be my crazy self at work. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not just relationships that are asking you like, hey, you're going to have to kind of make some compromises. But apparently that's the devil to say.
It feels like no matter, it's like, what is this dating stuff? What is Hinge? What is Tinder? What is all of this? Like, it's disgusting. Like, what my friends helped me make a...
See, that's, where are they going to get in? Is pause, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Hinge and a Tinder, and it's like, I hated it. I ended up deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just...
Here it comes.
I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like, I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there, like a magazine, going through, like, clothing. That's what it feels like.
I think that's, you know, the greatest thing is all these people that hate and knock on Tinder. When Tinder, again, it causes some changes, but it's also been the greatest thing we've ever seen, too, at the same time. Because your ancestors would be like, wait a minute, you can get on your phone from bed and scan 50 miles of who's available, like, all right, trade me. Go trade with your ancestors then, who the only ones available to them were people within the 3-mile radius from your farmland. And you didn't have options. You didn't have the opportunity to find someone that has similar interests. You just found them out of survival, basically. And more of like a business of like, yo, we got to get this farm going. I'm going to have to just settle for whoever's, I guess, the most available in my little 3-mile radius as a farmer. So as much as we complain, and again, the whole philosophy, women will never be happy. Because I bet if we interviewed women from the 1800s, they'd be like upset, like, oh, there's no options for men. There's just no options for men. There's like Tim and Jed and Bob. That's my options. I wish I had a world full of options. And then you give the women a world full of options, and then they crash out in their car.
I don't want that. And I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
Yeah, bro. Hot take: if divorce didn't include splitting the man's money and property, we'd see a lot more women fighting to make that marriage work. Right. And I actually made a post about an hour ago. I said the worst thing that happened to America was no-fault divorce. Like, divorce, marriage needs to be viewed as a business, not romance. Because when you get into marriage as a romance, it's over. But when you view marriage as a business, you don't let emotions get in the way. You don't let fights get in the way. You're in your job. What is the job? To raise children in a nurturing environment. And nurturing means 2 reliable parents who are providing resources and emotional security. So that should be the top priority. This whole dating for romance doesn't work, and I don't think that's what it was ever built for. I don't think the creator of the universe was like, I just want these people to be in love, which being in love should be a byproduct of doing a good job of raising kids is what I think it should be doing, to be honest with you. What jobs actually get people houses like these? Well, you had to be rich in the 90s. And because if you made $300,000 back in 1998, you could get into a house like this if you saved up long term and did a down payment and all that. Now, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So there's your answer. Let's see if anyone agrees with that. Waste management. That's true. Learning center. Oh, man. That's all I got to say. Oh, here we go. Wait, what?
Okay, but one time I got a request. And they were like, could you please pee in a plastic bag and send it to me? Wait, did you?
Piper Raquel reveals she made $15 million in 3 months. Bro, I don't think people understand how insane that is. I think the CEO of fucking Costco makes $980,000 a year. The CEO of Nike doesn't even make a fraction of that. Like, these are insane numbers. Like, these numbers are beyond athletes. These numbers are beyond mega celebrities, singers, and actors. Yeah, I did. Come on, I was like 50K. Yeah, I do it too. I don't give a fuck, bro. I mean, yeah, I'm doing it. Yeah, bro. Not even a question. 15 fucking million. I mean, you're set for life. You're set for life. Oh, here we go. Wait. What was it?
No.
Oh, wait. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. Charlie's. Oh, I should have read that. I should have read that one. Ugh. Wait, what is this? Just in, this employer created a draft-style event to let their new applicants know if they get a job with them or not. Wait, who? What employer? I have too much empathy for people. I can never do it this way. Because you make, bro, see, this is where I feel like I hate the word empath because every fucking lunatic uses that word who just feels slight emotions for others. But I genuinely feel deeply for others. Like, if you know who's fucking hired or not and you make these people drive to come be humiliated, like they're dressed up, and you bring their family, like, bro, just tell them ahead so they can stay the fuck home. Send them an email. Making them drive down, you have to be such a true narcissist to make someone come down for this shit. This is one of the reasons I did what I did and had to do what I had to do to leave corporate lifestyle, 9-to-5 lifestyle, because I could never be caught in a situation like this, being humiliated like a motherfucker. I could never. And I feel bad for people. Oh, see, look, I'm not crazy. Imagine being the guy well-shaved in a suit and you have to witness Lil whatever get a job wearing fucking cap and shades. True. Like, look at these people. Oh, see, this is what makes me so sad. Like, look at this guy. Is that his girlfriend or wife? Like, they woke up and got ready and they're down there and they might not even get selected. Just send a fucking email, bro. Don't parade people around over jobs. This is some fucking... man, I'd walk straight the fuck up there. Out of there. The company that disrespects you before you even know you have hired you. Facts, bro. Wasting time on a Saturday. I want to know the owner of this company. I need to know the owner of this company. Because you're making it about you to make this a game. This is people's employment times. And that's an extra day back. They can find a real employer who doesn't make a fucking charade out of this. Man, this is so fucking dystopian. We're going to make you feel special by doing a draft. Your reward is $17 an hour. Everyone else, you wasted your whole day so we can create internet content. And that's true. Capitalism, bro. No, shut the fuck up, Terry Julian. That is not capitalism. That is cynicism. That is narcissism. That is idiocracy. That is goofiness at the maximum degree. That is goofy on top of goofy on top of goofy. I don't even want to hear it. Don't even give me that. No. Oh, here we go. Secret Service confirms a man was pewed by law enforcement while near the White House. Lockdown. What the fuck was he doing out there? It's just endless, bro. But do we know what the fuck? I guess we'll see soon enough. We'll see more information on that sooner. We're gonna see that. That's coming out. Oh, what up, bro? I didn't realize this is streaming separately to Facebook too. So what's up, man? I just saw your messages, dog. What's up? So I got my last account video taken down. He spent $2,000 purchasing spicy content of his wife's friend, and he hasn't spent a dime on his wife. Oh, fuck, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's just too crazy. Oh, wait, what? I'm not even guys, I'm also not trying to get banned, bro. I just started doing this. So I have to like scroll so selectively on all of this. So, oh, here we go.
And it was like millions of dollars.
You just had tax issues, right? So you probably know how much you make.
That was a rounding error. I owed. I owed over $4 million. That was my estimated taxes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so $4 million. So you probably make, after taxes, $68 million left after taxes.
More than that, probably. A lot more than that.
Really?
But
Well, how are you only paying $4?
Well, I mean, like, I think it's probably like just not that much more, but like,
Okay. Spend $2 million a year.
$2 million a
$2 million a
year.
year.
Oh my god.
Why didn't dine your boy? Take him on a yacht.
See, from what I understand, now correct me in the chat. From what I understand, if something's a business expense, all the things that qualify as a business expense, certain foods, tools, computers, certain cars that weigh over 6,000 pounds, depending on if you lease it or buy it, those are write-offs. But from what I understand is if you make $8 million and let's say you owe $3 million in taxes, you have to either give that $3 million to the government or try your absolute best to spend as much of that $3 million on business expenses, laptops, video cameras, an editor, a G-Wagon that you use specifically for work and back, a G-Wagon that has a sticker of your company on it and that you use that is specifically used. So it's like you have to spend that money no matter what. So I think that's what he's saying.
How much do you make?
I don't know.
So if he says you spend $2 million a year, you're either giving the government $2 million or you're not. You're buying stuff for yourself for $2 million. But either way, you're gonna have to spend it, from what I understand. So I think that's why people are looking for write-offs, and they love to do vacations and fancy things because it's like, you know what, I might as well buy this expensive stuff.
Okay, so
because at least you get something out of it. And me personally, I would love to look into it and one day get a tax person. Hold on, got a crack. Get a tax person and look into like how could you buy a bunch of cars that are over 6,000 pounds that you designate specifically for work? Like, are those cars able to be allocated for Turo, rented out, sold, or I would just rather buy things that I can keep and look at than, I mean, is there a time limit on how long you can buy the G-Wagon for? I don't know, bro. I would just rather buy a bunch of G-Wagons and trucks, you know, than anything else. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, shout out to Osmo. Oh my God, bro. That that is literally on fire. That's crazy, bro. That's so much gas. Can you imagine releasing that for like a minute straight, bro? What a good. I'm sorry, bro. Logan Paul's such a cornball with asking these questions. Is Baron a time traveler? If he was, why the fuck would anyone admit to it? Yeah, he's a time traveler. And why would they admit it on the fucking Logan Paul show, bro? Such a goofy ass question to be asking, man. I swear.
You know, white stuff on your nose.
What white stuff?
When we
You mad because I said you farted and you're gonna lie and say I did cocaine? Okay.
You lied and said I farted.
Look at this. Hold on, I gotta get to that. I'll get to that. I'll get that one. Oh, I know, man. I know. Actually, let me pull that up for you real quick. Let's go. I think I got it for you. I got the clip.
Hey, just wanted to send you a voice note because I don't know how much Jordan has told you about what's going on like production's end, but pretty much everyone's in alignment as far as the cast goes about not really.
So I think this is the voice note that she sent to Dakota's roommate.
To publicly support Taylor at the moment with the Bachelorette stuff, just because we all feel so uneasy about if this comes out, and just honestly, morally, none of us can just sit by and be like,
oh, so she starts it out by saying, we could never morally get behind you on the topic, and then later makes a post with Taylor saying, we support you, girl. They don't understand. We'll get you through the hard times.
oh my gosh.
Flip-flopper. And I'm not surprised. This female is in the industry of fame. She's in the industry of drama. Drama is the actual currency that is being sold. So, I mean, what do you expect?
When we know the truth.
Reality TV has one currency. The very lifeblood of reality TV is the drama. So they're built for it. Whether it's manufactured or they're just naturally goofy,
and
this is what they do.
Feel that way, but we are having like production and management gaslight the fuck
Production.
out of us, and Danielle specifically is just like saying crazy things like, you guys have no idea, like she's the victim, it's all him and crew are making things up, and they're definitely trying to spin that narrative to protect her in the show. And I think we're all, as parents, just like, this isn't okay. Like,
Yeah, as a parent, it is not okay. And I just watched the video all the way through for the first time today. As if I didn't like Taylor Paul enough, it just drove it in even more of why I don't.
we know that this situation's dangerous and it needs to change. And if she gets away with this with no consequences, then like it's not good for anyone, especially the kids. So
Yeah.
my question for you is, I do feel like some of them need to see the videos just because.
Whoa! So I didn't know this. So Jesse's actually calling for them to release the video. Like, hey, you got to drop the video. I didn't know that.
We all feel a certain way about it, and we all are aligned.
Two-Face. All right, this Jesse. Again, I'm not surprised.
Get gaslit by
But I hope females see this. I hope females see this and realize it's this is just what they do. It's staged. There's no substance to it, and they you know.
In management, because I think they're trying to spin a story that like you guys don't really know what's going on, and Dakota's lying. And I just feel like it would be helpful if some of them saw. I don't know how many are interested in seeing them. I know Michaela is for sure. She's actually the most vocal about this right now. And she's like, I don't want anything to do with this. And I think it's disgusting if you guys are trying to hide this. So, if you...
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to read the comments real quick. Hold on. Anytime someone says, well, we all feel this way, it's dramatizing the situation. True. Bro. Is it illegal to record someone without their knowledge in a private setting? No, it depends on where the video ends up is where you get legal and illegal.
Fine, and I don't want to like bombard you or like pressure you to do it, but I do think if all of us are going to kind of stand up and like say what we feel and like, but I honestly think something needs to happen for her to learn some lessons, and I hope this is helping you too. I know it's probably really...
Bro, I'm sorry, but you're right, but at the same time, you ain't the one to be giving advice, my man. Fuck. Where Taylor Paul stands with rumor Bachelorette winner Doug Mason. Bro, Doug. But is it... Hold on. Isn't there... Let's go to Doug Mason. Doug Mason guitar. I think he's... Hold on. Let me go check something real quick. Does he... Oh, fuck. There he is, bro. Wait, is that him? Is that him? I can't... I'm also trying not to get a sound strike. Doug Mason. I'm able to look on Twitter. Does Doug Mason play the guitar, bro? Doug Mason guitar. I swear if this is the same guy. Doug Mason Bachelorette. The Bachelor. I swear, bro. I swear this guy is just chasing fame and he obviously has no true love. This is what is insane. These girls genuinely think that he likes or loves Taylor when most of these guys, if you look at the lineup of these guys, they want to be well known too. They want to be reality stars. They want their music to take off. They want their business to be known. They want the recognition. So they play the game of, I'll go on and pretend to be this girl, get my fucking name out there, and then so people can find my socials and recognize my name. But, bro, the girls is the most pathetic part. They believe that this dude literally loves her. And I could tell you, take me when I was 20 years old and obsessed and wanted to be on reality TV and had done some sizzle reels and stuff. You better bet your ass I'd go on The Bachelorette with the goofiest girl in the world to try and get recognition and go, I don't give a shit about her, but I'm going to give a performance and get my name out there. And then when I'm done, I'll be done with her and be able to go get other shows and other deals. But the cringiest part is that these girls actually thinks he loves her or likes her, bro. They're chasing. That's what's crazy. They don't understand they're watching a fucking movie. And nothing about reality. And, Dakota even said this with reality TV. Reality TV is not real. It's a script. If you think that people are going to, if you think MTV and all these networks and Hulu are going to send casts that cost $30,000 and $40,000 a fucking day to run and operate, and just hope something exciting happens that day, you've lost your mind. It's scripted. They go, all right, we need you and you to say this. And then they'll bring up stuff like, hey, isn't it true that Jesse went here the other day? How do you feel about that? They're designed and paid to stir the pot, to stir up the bee's nest and get you riled up. That's their job. And then girls watch these reality shows not knowing. And I had a friend who worked for, I think it was Puddle Monkey, the production company, and he said the same thing. When you're on set, you stir up the pot. And it's scripted. And so you got girls, and that's the only reason The Bachelorette bugs me. I'm not bugged by wanting a love story or entertainment and drama. But what bugs me is that they believe this is real. They don't understand this is literally manufactured fake romance, fake everything, and that's what drives me nuts. That they don't fucking see through this shit. Comfort with another ex. They're just hopping, bro. Everyone's just playing the game to be famous and recognized and play that game, bro. But I swear there's a video of Doug Mason playing a guitar, and he really wanted his song put out. He really wanted his song recognized, and what better way than to be on The Bachelor? You know what I mean? Wait, what? This dude filmed with her? You gotta be kidding me, bro. Bro, that's the thing. I realized that's a thing. Wait, what? Oh, there's so much going on today. That's the thing is once you get rich, you just get richer and richer and richer. It's easy to get. Once you get a huge following, you're set. You never go back under. It's just like you have to break it one time.
In, let's say, 8 or 9 years from now, when I get out of office, in, let's say, 8 or 9 years from now, I'll be able to use it. I'll be able to use it myself.
He's such a troll, bro. He knows how to troll you guys. He knows how to troll you guys. Survival instincts of a fucking nothing. I don't even have the words for it. Bro, I'm covering my head. I'm running like this. I'm goofy, bro. Fuck. Oh, this girl. Oh my God. You know the fascinating thing is, we've gone over this before, that they have done studies that show women with huge foreheads, like huge foreheads, not big foreheads, huge foreheads, have been proven to be cheaters. But also, what is the theory with every girl that has big gums is married? And that's factual. I can think of 2 girls off the top of my head right now. They literally have like the big gummy smile, and it's not even bad looking, but it's just gummy. They're married. They're always married. I think she's on her second marriage, but they're always fucking married. I don't know what it is. Girls that have big gums are always married. It's truly fascinating. I like.
I'm a animal and can't be out without wanting to suck it is insane to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think that it's different for a man. I think that men are typically, if their homegirl will bend over in front of them and pull down their pants, they will.
So I think that is an awful viewpoint of men.
It's
like
how I view men.
Yeah, but the idea.
Just being honest, it's 100% how I
But
view
the
men.
idea.
I don't even want you to be mad at these girls' goofy takes. I want you to be mad and upset over one thing. You wake up. We all know a person who's a hard worker. I know a person off the top of my head who's a hard worker, does a job they do not want to do. They're exhausted. They're defeated. They're tired. They have to have mental conversations with themselves every day. You got this. You got this. It's worth it. We got this. Just to go get $3 to $4 grand a month from a job. Meanwhile, these girls are paid thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not more, to sit on a couch and gossip.
And
why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing? I want out. I want out. I want all the liberation. Let me be one of these privileged people to just sit on a mic and get paid for it.
Can't be out without wanting to suck it is insane to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I think that it's different for a man.
This is their job, bro. Doesn't that infuriate you? This is their job. Oh, she did the bird hands. There they are.
I think that men are typically, if their homegirl will bend over in front of them and pull down their pants.
That's what I want you to be upset about. The fact that these girls, this is their job. And yeah. Oh. Ruby Rose says a lot of men idolize rappers and athletes who are DL and says it would be beneficial for society if they did come in. I agree. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. We know that the hip hop industry is full of men who like men in a romantic way. We know that the NBA is full. You know, we know Jeffree Star has exposed several NBA players. It's just time to just do it. Just get it over with. Because you shouldn't be ashamed of liking other men. You should be ashamed of being ashamed. Because it's fake. It's inauthentic. And again, if you're insecure, if all it takes to define you as a man is that you're attracted to other men in a romantic way, then that's pretty fragile and glass, bro. Just admit it. It's not a big deal. It's 2026. You probably actually get a bigger contract. You know what? I have a theory. I feel like if a NBA player came out as fully gay, they would actually make more money. That whole community would back them even more. They get bigger deals. They get more brand deals. They're like, oh, well, I feel like it'd actually be a great opportunity. I feel like it might be worth being lying about. Matter of fact, if I was an NBA player right now, I'd just say I'm full-blown gay. Not even bi or curious, just straight up gay. So that I would get triple the endorsement deals, quadruple the exposure. Gotta do it. So I encourage someone to do it. What did she say? I think it'd be super beneficial for society if all rappers and athletes came out. Yeah, because look at Lil Nas X. I mean, he's not typically a rapper, but his career ain't over. You know, if Jack Harlow came out as gay, he'd be fine. People would be listening. They'd just call it sus rap. It'd be a fucking whole new genre called sus rap. It's really that simple. Ruby, how the fuck would that contribute to society in any way, shape, and form? Not everything is about contributing to society. Should you? Yes, but not everything's about it. And also, most of the shit you contribute to society gets washed down the drain anyways. And so, does it really matter? No, but you should just come out. A lot of men look and idolize them, so it influences them to be open with their sexuality and not live a closeted life. Yeah, like I said, I'm against programming children, but I'm also against people hiding who they are. If you really are that, actually, who hides in 2026, bro? It's the most. You gotta just come out with it. Everyone's cool with it now. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. Oh, I've heard this before. You gotta skip it. What in the world?
Information, but I'm ready.
Ready? It's 2:40 a.m.
Yeah, my sister.
Ugh. Neil was seen crying after discovering his girlfriend. It's not his girlfriend, bro. Don't be one of these spam ass accounts, bro. Fuck, bro. Oh! Yo! Even dwarf women don't like short men. She brought the short guy to make the tall guy jealous. Oh my god, bro. Fuck. You know, wait, which video were we just watching a minute ago where the girl was crying in a car like, it's not fair. It's not fair. You're right, it's not fair. The same way women, why isn't this working?
An attractive guy who she likes.
Okay, so this girl's yelling in her car like, it's not fair, it's not fair. Men who are older can and will get younger girls if they want to get married again. And they can wait longer than a woman can wait for marriage. Yeah, that's unfair. It's true. Men can wait longer. A man could wait till he's 38 or 40 to get married and get away with it and live happily. A woman cannot necessarily wait along and have good options. That's unfair. I didn't make the rules. Don't get mad at me. And you yelling at me disagreeing is not going to change the nature of people. But then you look at situations like this, a dwarf woman is rejecting a dwarf man. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's watch this.
Is another dwarf who falls for her at first sight. Shauna, however, has no interest in him whatsoever. The real reason she invited him was for someone else. Dan, a tall, wealthy, and attractive guy whom she likes a lot. They've been dating frequently, but Dan has yet to openly express his feelings. Eager to clarify their relationship, Shauna specifically brought along...
That's so fucked up. Honestly, that's fucking... Oh, my... Bro, I'm too empathic for this shit. This fucking guy, this poor fucking... that's someone's boy, man.
Another date.
That's... Maybe what's wrong with me? I've been extra tuned in to like people's emotions lately, bro. I really can't handle this shit. Look at this guy. This shit will load. What happened to the internet, bro? Yo.
Eager to clarify their relationship. Shauna
I just stop and stare. This is a fucking human being, bro. This is a man who feels like everyone else. Look at him, bro. That's so fucking sad. And this bitch ass drags him out knowing she's not interested in him, uses him as a fucking instrument to try and get someone else. Fuck that little midget ass. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. Even midgets are evil.
Spark a little jealousy in Dan.
That's how all men feel. Look at these comments. Hypergamous, short void. Oh, fuck. This is fucked up. Yeah,
Anna is a
bro.
person with dwarfism, and across from her is another dwarf who falls for her at first.
Again, it's one thing. I'm not upset if if this guy's hitting on her, she's not interested. Hey, we're not. I'm not even upset. She wants a tall guy, get a tall guy. But the fact she told him to come see her, told her to come to the bar while she's working, while that other man would be there as an instrument to manipulate and get attraction is fucked up, bro.
Shauna, however,
I don't feel bad for this little bitch whatsoever. The shorter they are, the more evil too. So they're all fucking bro. Oh, that's oh man. Oh wait, this is going on YouTube. Did I do the YouTube? This is a thing why I don't even do the politics stuff anymore. Like they're saying, like, hey, just in CIA and FBI have confirmed Obama was behind the Russian hoax. Guess what? No one gives a fuck because nothing's gonna happen. Not one single thing is gonna happen. Not one minuscule single thing is gonna fucking happen. Not one, bro. Not one thing is gonna happen. So I just stopped. Who reports on it anymore? Who gives a shit? Everyone's gonna get away with everything. They don't give a fuck. Save this. Oh man.
你要往这边报路，
已经在录了。
已经在录。
I'm already mad. I'm already so mad. Hold on. I'm already so mad at this whole situation because the second if I had a girl ask me for this fucking beach ass setup, I already know that this beach setup has nothing to do with her interest in me, nothing to do with love, nothing to do with chemistry. It is purely an aesthetic for fucking Instagram. And I'm sorry, I'm not going on vacation with you to make your Instagram look fucking better so that more guys will look at your shit and girls that you don't like just look at your shit and get jealous.
这个饭好大。
哎，我拍不到了，我要生气了。你还没有帮我出片，你是不是要吵架？你就不要动。
要放大吗？
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that whole situation.
然后你告诉我放大到哪里？
Yeah, the whole guys. If your girl asks, because if you like, I feel like I see into people's minds. Like, if I were to jump into her mind and say what's predominantly on her mind, what is she thinking of, what's her intentions, the whole fucking point of the beachy photo shoot bullshit is not because it's actually what she enjoys. It's not because she goes, you know what would really relax my nervous system and make me feel like I'm closest to my highest self and make me feel like I'm just really in the moment. Is setting up a bunch of fucking tiki shit on the beach with the fucking lights. Like, how did they even get the lights out there? Where's the extension cord? How much work did this take? No, it's, I want to look wealthy. I want to look happy. I want to look like I'm having a great time. And people are willing to literally fucking fake. Bro, if I was on vacation on a beach, you know what would actually make me happy? Not having to take photos. Not having to set shit up. Literally just walking out to the beach and just sitting down and be like, this is nice. I don't have any responsibilities right now. This is wonderful. But no, she makes work of a vacation. It's an opportunity for a fucking photo shoot. And then you ask yourself, what is the photo shoot for? Because what you do is you take an image of yourself looking in an exaggerated lifestyle and you post it for people to see for what? For acknowledgement and maybe a man that says, hey, I also have a beach. It's hypergamy. So fuck this whole setup. If I was dating the love of my life and she pulled out this beach shit, I'm going home. Have another guy take a photo of this shit. That does not look fun to any man. Any man, wealthy, poor, hot, unattractive, every man takes one look at this stupid fucking beach setup and goes, oh my God, bro. I literally have more fun fucking at a backyard pool party. Like, fuck this. Not even an option. Not even an option, bro. Fuck, bro. What we got? I already like it. I don't know what it is. I already like it. What is going on? In the world? What in the world? Yo, I gotta save this. What the fuck? I don't even think that's Nike. I like that jacket though. That's some good shit.
Probably difficult for anybody that she deals with too, because we're so vocal about the love that we have for each other.
Bro, imagine dating Wiz Khalifa and you had to deal with the fact his baby mama is Amber Rose. Oh shit, bro. But it works so entirely different for men and women. It's just drastically insane. All right. No more updates so far on what's going on with Trump. Trump texted me. Wait, what?
From James Blair because he only cares about making money on campaigns. I did hear from Kash Patel. He said on it, but I haven't heard from him since. I don't know what he's on.
Yeah, I don't really. I used to do political report. I don't know. It's all fuck, bro. It's just such a messy shit. No.
Get validation back for it and people like it, that feels really good as an artistic, creative person. But then there's a certain point where you're like,
YouTuber
we've
disease?
done it all and talked about everything and showed the audience my life and all of these things, whatever it might be for each different YouTuber. But then there's a point where the views start to like go back down this way.
He's got a point. I was thinking about this. I thought about this before. Is like a lot of this is why rappers' pride is their downfall. Like rappers and basketball stars and celebrities are always like trying to one up and always be on top of the world. It's not going to happen. You are meant to have an industry go up and down. If you're a rapper, you're going to be hot for a minute and you're going to go down. But their ego is so insane that they think they're always going to be platinum for the rest of their life. And they refuse to let it go. My greatest example, I think Seinfeld is the greatest example of letting it go and keeping something artistic and not selling out. Jerry Seinfeld was offered so much more money to keep doing Seinfeld. And he said, no, bro, you got to know when to bow and out and get done with the show. Something I wish Seinfeld, Simpsons did, because Simpsons seasons 1 through 7 phenomenal. After that, it's just ridiculously no one gets attached to it. Same with Star Wars, just the whole Rogue One, all that, bro, drop it. They don't even come close. It's so funny that the Star Wars franchise, like Rogue One, is even up. It doesn't even seem like the same fucking show. Has no impact. No one goes back and says that there's their favorite show of all time. And this shit's just goofy. People need to know when to bow out.
It's happening to Mr. Beast currently. Then it's like, all right, well, what can I do to get that feeling back or like continue to grow these views? That's when I think
that's why I think live streaming is so popular and actually will stay popular and won't have as nearly of a downfall, is because it almost feels more like a friend. Because with your friends, you can watch endless shit all the time, whereas an entertainer has to keep doing new things for you in a way of that it gets bored. Like, all right, what do you got for me? Whereas as a streamer or a reaction channel, it's like you're both viewing the world together. Like, hey, let's check out what's going on in the world today. And I'm going to give my commentary. And some people like my commentary. Versus me saying, hey, I'm creating something. I would actually rather be a commentator than a creator for sure. And I used to talk down on that all the time. But at the same time, bro, you know, I did my years of creating. And then it's gone. And then you're not appreciative for it anymore. And so I think that's the future. That's why I think commentaries and reactions are such, because I watch a bunch of people's. Oh, forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot all about it. Oh boy. But guys, it's so hard to stream now because when I post these to YouTube, bro, anyone that's been banned on YouTube or anything, like, you can't even watch their clips or your shit. My other shit got taken down, so it's like It's so hard to select what videos I can actually even watch. Oh, I can't stand this motherfucker. Yeah, wait, what time is it? How long we been streaming? Let's check this stream real quick. What up? Oh.
You know, usually I like announcement rallies and they give you like 3 minutes notice and I can't come up with a speech, and they've like literally just told me a couple hours ago to take a little speaking. I just want to say he's amazing. He's done so much. I mean, so much for all of us. I mean, the backbone of this country is small business, plain and simple. And the last guy.
All right, okay. Oh my gosh, bro. I am starving, but I'm gonna go live again. I gotta go get some work done, but I'm gonna go live again in a little bit here. As you guys know, subscribe, comment. Let's get some stuff going, and I'm gonna be going live on TikTok. I just got my TikTok back on there too. All right, but I'm out.